Welcome back. So, oh, this is going to be live by the looks of it. If I'm not using auto trailers, I'll be forever doing this. So, we may end up. Definitely don't want to be spending hours upon hours upon hours doing this. As much as it is profitable to do, it'd be a lot of fun in these episodes if all we're doing is loading and unloading trucks. Is there any point in waiting here? Are you gonna spawn again or not? Probably not. Ha! Probably yes. Like, it's not that about it that having a forklift makes it a lot easier. You know what also would make it a lot easier? If I actually took some of these out. So that way, if any of the other ones need to spawn, they can. And this way, I can ease more easier. Oh, you reckon it's any worth trying to push this in a little bit? Okay, not really. So we're just kind of wasting time doing that. Anyhow, I will load all of this up. And then we will take them to sales point, obviously. And make some money off it. So I'll see you when we're done. Okay, so needless to say that the loading and unloading and all that didn't go very well. So even with the forklift, it just takes too long for me to do it. Now, I haven't really given up 100%, but let me tell you something. Very close to just saying, you know what, I'm using auto-load trailers all the time. It's just too much mucking around to try and load these things on. I may even just end up setting them all up to sell. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I prefer just to do the auto load, to be really honest. Realistic, not really. But then, to be honest, in real life, it wouldn't take this long to load them. They just don't sit on. You're driving around with the forklift on this uneven terrains. They just don't sit on. They just fall through, and so yeah, not the nicest thing in the world to do. And something that you don't enjoy doing. I'm not very good at it either, so that's probably doesn't help. But yeah, so we'll go back. I haven't really kept up to the idea of where our fields are, so I thought, a couple of minutes will load up, because the first 3, as you probably saw in the intro, the first 6 pallets that I put on during the night went pretty quick. That gave me false hope, because immediately after that they did not go so good after. So yeah, we'll we'll think a bit on this one a bit more. Let's see if I have any pallets here. They don't. I don't think they spawn on this side. I do believe they spawn on the other side. Yep. Hey, I got a tree here. Whoa. Oh, I hate this. Okay, I am going to cut this tree down, obviously. It cannot be here. I honestly thought I did cut it down before. So I don't know how it made it back. I'm pretty sure that I cut that tree down when I put this building up. So I don't know why it keeps coming back. Now, one thing that I wanted to sort of bring up, where are we? Well, let's have a look at that. Oh, this is tempting. What do we have? 228 horsepower. Oh, $5,000 baler. Do we have a baler? Yeah, I do. How much? $9,000. But anyway, we're not gonna. Well, look at how much my equipment's worth. Not much at all. Tractors, not much at all. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, it costs $27,000 for a. Let's go sell this. Maybe we have enough money to buy that tractor. I mean, after all, we are gonna need a bigger tractor, and it's a tractor that I don't really use a lot, so you know, it would work in perfectly as an upgrade, as a second hand. It even work in with the idea of what we need to do. So, you know, perfect in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna try and avoid using John Deere so much. I mean, I already have one map that I use mainly Massey's, and I'm gonna use like your McCormick and all that sort of stuff, tractors that I don't normally use. They don't normally get a look, which is, you know, not so good because they're decent tractors. So there shouldn't be any reasons why I don't use them, other than the fact that I always find myself going to John Deere. Keep going. Okay, so we have $130,000. Okay, this is what we're after. So it's 160 horsepower. We put it at 220, it would be $123,000. And you know what? This would give us wide tires, wide width weights. Yep, I can still afford it. That's not a problem. I don't know what iMirror is. What's the iMirror? Dark gray interior, beige, light gray. Dark gray is probably beacon lighting. Left and right, of course. Right, left, left and right. Warning signals, don't really care. Steering wheel old, new. Cabin floor standard. Carpet, I'm not going to pay $500 for carpet. Front load, I don't care. GPS at this stage, I don't care. So at least now we got ourselves a tractor that we can pull that cedar with. I mean, it would have been nice if we had a New Holland or something, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So we're going to take this guy home. And when we take this guy home, well, I'm actually going to have a look at my fields. I have no idea what state they're in, so it'd be pretty pathetic to just ignore them and then find myself in a position where they wither. Actually, where they can't wither because we're not playing with seasons. So they're just going to sit there doing nothing. I haven't looked at the chickens, so we also need to check on our chickens. As quickly as I make the money, I spend it. And not very, very good, but we do need to spend the money so we can upgrade, because it's getting to the point where our fields are getting too big for the equipment that we have, and we can't keep up with it. And that's not well. Finally, my sign did not go all over the place, so that's a plus. Yeah, so I was gonna say, if I just automatically paid the $27,000 you would normally use to buy the stump grinder, and then I'll use lumberjack. So let me know what you think about that. You know, I couldn't really be accused of cheating, really, because I'm still paying the money for them and using the same thing. Would it be slightly easier with that? Maybe. So we still have plenty of water. That's not a problem. How? Wait, we're back in there. Just went through the fence. Food. Got plenty of food. Health 100%. We got 61 animals apparently in there. All right, let's go. Oh, you started. Oh, that's not good. So now I'll fill it up with water later. Tractors, 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 tractors. Okay, this is just finished. We're not really gonna need this tractor anymore. So we are gonna sell one of the tractors, obviously. There's not much point having all of these tractors. And you know what? I'm gonna give this guy a job. See if he knows how to do it. But oh, wrong job, wrong screen. Okay, let's have a look. Create job, not fieldwork. Go to start job. Okay, I wonder why it stopped. Oh, you know what? We'll try once more. Create a job, not fieldwork. Go to. Okay, just go there. See if I get out. Okay, so field. Okay, it needs to be fertilized. This field over here. Yeah, 80% fertilized. How can it be 80% fertilized? 88% fertilized. So what that mean? Go back to my fields. So let's forget about that for a second, and let's forget about you for a second, and let's forget about you for a second. Yeah, it's the one that's patchy. But this one here definitely needs to be fertilized. So we got the field. Where are you not? I need you. Like, again, I don't know if it's any point selling these tractors. They are high horsepower. But alright, need to buy some fertilizer. Do I have any fertilizer sitting anywhere here? No. This is all lime. Okay, I don't have any fertilizer, so I'll go to the shop, buy some fertilizer and come back. I mean, I didn't really need to buy that much fertilizer, but hey. And while that's filling up, let's check out our new tractor. Yes, finally, something good. Now, I'm not going to take it back, because when I take it back, I'm going to need to buy fertilizer for it, and I'm going to need to buy liquid fertilizer for it. So there's not much point taking it back, we'll just leave it here connected. Alright, our other tractor has arrived. I'll park you here. So we'll go and sell this planter. You know what? We'll sell the planter and the tractor. At the end of the day, we shouldn't really need this this tractor here. So we get a repaint $6,000. No, we'll just sell it. We'll get for this. Okay, so sell it and sell it. After all, we do have 2 of those tractors. I don't think we need to, we need to keep too many of these tractors around. It doesn't make sense to have so many of these tractors, especially since we're growing. We're not really gonna need to have so many of these tractors around. Nothing wrong with them by any stretch of imagination. I mean, 300 horsepower for this tiny little tractor, it's actually quite a good tractor, but yeah, I'm not really using it like a 300 horsepower tractor. I'll be curious to see if you can actually do the work of a 300 horsepower tractor. Maybe one day we'll put it to the test. It'd be nice if it was full drive, and if you could do twin tires. I haven't really checked if you could. Maybe you can, and I don't know. So maybe it would be a good thing for me to put it in the workshop and actually check to see if I can put dual tires on it. Now that we have our lumber there, we need to also take care of that. So we got quite a few things that we need to kind of do, and we'll need to make a decision on what I was talking about before, and that is stump grinder thing. Okay, let's get rid of you. You know what? I'll set the worker to do, just make sure that it does, and I'm overlapping massively. Okay, not a problem. It's okay. I don't need you yet. No, I don't need you. Not yet. And we'll take care of you. Get this tractor out and get some trees cut. And that way we can take some more trees to our lumber factory over there and create some more planks. Ooh. Okay, so what we'll do is we will cut the bigger trees. Now we know that both the bigger trees or the smaller trees, it makes no difference. Okay, I want you to get rid of the tree. And there we are. We only need to do this a few thousand more times, and then we should have plenty of cash. These little trees we can obviously just pull in by hand. Now we have to cut the little trees and the big trees because as far as I know, they don't actually grow. So they're not the kind of trees that are planted and grow. They don't grow. So we have 6,000 planks, 14,000 planks. So let's see if we can pick a tree from this side over here. That's a lot bigger. Okay, you're gonna give me hassle. Looks like it. Boom, done. And we can cut some of these smaller trees down. You know what? Don't worry about that. Okay, let's grab this other tree. Ooh, wrong side, wrong way. I think if you pressed Z, it's meant to... Yeah, I don't think it works. Or maybe I don't know how to use it. It's meant to bring it in a little bit. Get it closer to the tractor. Okay. Other than that, it won't sell. It won't go in. So we got 14. Boom, 22,000. So I think we can park this tractor over here. After all, its only job is going to be this. So I don't need to stress too much about it. I got plenty of 22,000 liters, so we got plenty of timber there to process, and we've got our fields that are taken care of. It'd be nice if I could actually... Why won't you let me cut that? Oh. Alright, so it did. It did. So we're gonna bring the truck over, obviously, and get rid of all these trees. All these smaller trees. Just take them over to our lumber place over there. And then that way we can come and plant some proper trees in here that grow. Did you cut it all the way through? I think so. And this way we can... Whoa, that's getting a face full of trees. So get rid of all these smaller trees now. Like I said, I will replace, all these trees will be replaced. So all the greenies are there. Stop, don't worry, will be replaced. Alright, I believe we've cut enough trees down. Let's see, oops, I was gonna say, let's see if it falls in the water. So giving me plenty of work to put these trees in the truck and carry them around. Alright, we felled plenty of these trees down. That's more than enough. I'll bring the truck here and I should be able to pick this up by hand, right? Yep. It does take them with the branches and everything else, yes. What? How did you escape me cutting? Oh, no, you didn't. I was gonna say, how did you escape right there? I can just grab them by hand. It'd probably be quicker than bringing a truck over. Where are you? Are you in the trigger? I think so. I notice that some of them don't actually... You know what, let's get rid of you instead of dealing with a face full of a little bit of timber here, a little bit of timber there. Now if it takes the... I like the fact that now you can run with the timber in your hands or with stuff in your hands. If you remember in the previous versions, you couldn't do that. As soon as you would run, you would lose whatever you were carrying. So, okay, where's another small tree that we could... I will continue to do this until we get rid of all these smaller trees, and I'll see you once I'm done.